Welcome to Little Shop of Writers. I'm your hostess, Professor M.M.Anderson. This is the 15th lesson in my new web series of short, informative writing videos. Learn more about me and my workshops at www.littleshopofwriters.org. Lesson 15, the apostrophe. The apostrophe is a punctuation mark that serves three functions. It expresses possessive case, omission, and plural. However, before we review what an apostrophe is, let's establish what it is not. An apostrophe is not a single quote. It is not a prime symbol used to note feet in measurements. And it is not an accent mark. If this little mark has ever given you angst, blame the apostrophe inventor, Geoffrey Torrey, and the copycat Brits who adopted the symbol in the 16th century. The custom of replacing a letter with an apostrophe is common in French, and 5 centuries later, it's just as common in English. Although some very famous British authors have boycotted apostrophes, they are probably here to stay. C'est la vie. Most writers know how to use an apostrophe to show possession. With a singular noun, add an apostrophe plus the letter S. But what if that noun already ends in S? There are different schools of thought regarding possession when a noun ends in S. Some style manuals and editors say to add an apostrophe to both common nouns and proper nouns ending in S. And some add an apostrophe plus S to common nouns and proper nouns. Once again, the rule is to choose your preference, or your teacher's preference, and remain consistent. Plural nouns that end in S or ES have their own set of rules. Fortunately, these are universal. To show plural possession, put an apostrophe after the S. Simple as that. Judge Gavel pondered the witness's testimony. Friday is girls' night out. If you wrote girl plus apostrophe S, it would mean only one girl, and going out is way more fun with friends. Apostrophes should not be used to make nouns plural. We attended 2 concerts last summer. It is not written that second way. The concerts don't possess last summer. Also write President's Day like this, instead of President plus apostrophe S Day, since the holiday commemorates more than one president. There are different approaches to plurals for initials and capital letters used as nouns. Both of these are correct. Many writers and editors prefer an apostrophe after single capital letters only. Also note that personal pronouns never take an apostrophe. For instance, he prefers our sofa, much cozier than theirs. On to surnames. Never use an apostrophe to make a last name plural. The Smiths have arrived. No apostrophe before the S. Same goes for surnames ending in S or Z. However, plural possessive names do use an apostrophe. So far, I have given you quite a few do's and don'ts. How is that written, you ask? Like this. Notice there's no double apostrophe in the contraction. Irregular plural nouns also pose a special case because their spelling changes to make a plural. For instance, child becomes children and mouse changes to mice in the plural. So we would write 3 blind mice's song, not 3 blind mouse's song. Actually, I wouldn't write either, but you get the point. Also beware of nouns ending in Y. Do not show possession by changing the Y to IES. This is correct. And this is correct if you're talking about more than one fairy and their many sparkly wings. What if rather than a group, two individuals possess the same item? Don't make both names possessive. Put the apostrophe S after the second name only. However, the rule is reversed if the second name is represented by a pronoun. You'd write George's and her store. If they don't own the store together, use the possessive form for both. George's and Martha's stores sell wooden teeth and cherry trees. Actually, George Washington's teeth were made from the teeth of dead slaves, but that is really creepy and probably why history books omit it. Finally, there are numerous rules for using apostrophes with numbers, time, and decades. I cover the how-tos in Lesson 14, Writing Numbers. Check it out. Well, there you have it. Hope you've enjoyed the lesson. If so, please subscribe to the Little Shop of Writers channel here on YouTube and come back often for more writing tips. Thank you for watching, and I hope to see you again soon.